What's up guys, BusterBarnes here and welcome to episode number 14 of my FIFA 16 Chelsea career modes. Getting off right from the start with the action here. Pedro there unfortunately cannot score from that shot, and this is quite a quick start guys, quite a lot of action. Didn't have much to show you before the match, so we're just getting into this game against Norwich. I was quite annoyed with our Capital One Cup loss against Arsenal, where we didn't perform too greatly I have to say, so I was looking to kind of redeem myself against Norwich, but it takes till the 45th minute for Aurier to score an absolute screamer. I don't think Aurier scored yet in this career mode, but an absolute worldie from just outside the box by Aurier leaves John Ruddy standing. John Ruddy there standing, just watches the ball fly in the corner. Couldn't do anything about the sheer force Aurier used to hit that right into the left corner. And what a goal by the Ivory Coastman, I guess. Ivory Coastman? Ivorian, I think is the way to say it. Yeah, Ivorian. And we were not done there, however. A nice cross in there to Pedro. Unfortunately does go a little bit wide, but we certainly were trying to just show everyone that Arsenal game was a one-off and that we could score some goals, as Bertrand Traore does his first Premier League goal of the season. And a nice header there from the cross by Pedro, and I just had a feeling that was going to go in, just the way, just the quickness of the hit and the bend on the ball. I thought this is going in, and it did. John Ruddy there, unfortunately, not able to save yet another of our shots, and a nice header there by Traore, the youngster, to get his goal tally underway from the season. A bit late, but you know, never know. He could score a few more goals. But Solanke there, I brought him on. Nice little ball through to Loftus-Cheek there. Is Loftus-Cheek going to shoot? No, he squares it across. Eden Hazard, not too much distance between these two, but you know, just gives a short pass. Hazard maybe more confident in the finish and smashes it right into the upper Benjamins of the net. And yeah, 3-0, not too bad. You know, I think definitely showing the our challenges in the Premier League that we are not the team that lost to Arsenal on penalties, and are not the team that lost to Cardiff on penalties as well. But will we be the team that loses to Juve on penalties later? I guess we'll see in that match, which is the end of the episode as well. That match for Juve, the second leg, which is at home at Stamford Bridge as well. Yeah, 3-1. Unfortunately, Norwich scored, but let's just forget about that. Who cares? Who cares that they scored? It means nothing. We've got the best defensive record in the league. But yeah, going into this game against Stoke at home, and what happened in real life against Stoke? Well, we lost 1-0 in real life to Stoke, which that was away, I guess. So looking to win this home tie at least. I can't remember. I think we won the away tie as well. I could be wrong. It might have been a draw actually. I'm not too sure. But yeah, there's the team. There's the Stoke team. No one really. There's Van Hinkel, who's on loan from us, who technically shouldn't be playing if you think about it. But you know, I guess I'll give him some experience against a big team. So I'm not going to complain. I'll probably end up selling Van Hinkel at the end of the season anyway when he comes back. Cesc Fabregas being highlighted for no apparent reason. He's been doing okay, but he hasn't been great by any means. He does, however, whip in a nice little corner to Ross Barkley. As soon as I say he hasn't been doing anything, he delivers a nice little cross there to the Englishman, who heads it in. A different header to Traore. Traore's was just pure power. Barkley more guides it into the bottom corner and does go over the youngish keeper, Jack Butland, who looks like a very good keeper. Maybe I'll sell Begovic and get him. Who knows? Tell me what you guys think about that. It is nowhere near the end of the season yet, though. We still have quite a few more games to go. Only in the round of 16 of the Champions League, so you guys can see we have a while to go. Looking again there for Griezmann to get on the score sheet. But as you can see, Kurt Zouma there, he's injured. And later in the episode, you'll find out how long injured he's for. I might put it in the title of the video, actually, how so you guys might be spoiled a bit there. Diego Costa, however, doesn't let that injury get in his way. Breaks through. Does he score? No, he doesn't. He really should have scored that. Maybe bad finishing on my part, but really looking to bury that should have Diego Costa been. And then Griezmann there goes through, has a shot. That's saved. It was offside anyway, though. But I think Griezmann should have potentially scored, even though it was offside. That was the end of the game, though. 1-0. Another FIFA 16 1-0. And as you can see, though, Zuma's out for 7 months. 7 months. Is that a joke? I've never seen in anyone's career modes 7 months. Is that a glitch? Like, really? 7 whole months. So we've got Zouma and Cahill, our 2 main defenders who start injured. So we've got Terry and we've got Stones. Right, okay, anyway, that was a great goal there to kick things off against Juve. 3-2 on aggregate, yeah. But just want to complain a little bit more. We sold Gilabodji, obviously, in the Griezmann deal. So now we have 2 centre-backs. But now I'm going to actually have to, in the future, play Ake as a centre-back, which isn't bad. I like Ake, but we've only got 3 centre-backs, technically, if you count him. We've got Ake, we've got Stones, and we've got Terry. So, a bit annoyed at that, but hey-ho, who, you know, I guess Cahill will get back in a few months, I suppose. close. Oh dear, Willian needs to get back. Actually, Willian's been missing for quite a while. Willian's missing his Champions League tie, but a great finish by Oscar there into the top left corner to try and take away the misery from Zuma's very, very long-term injury. However, Pogba scores an absolute screamer. Pogba in the first leg went for quite a few long shots as well, and this time he manages to pull one off. He fires it right into the left corner, right over Courtois. Courtois kind of had a bit of a half-hearted jump. I thought it was a bit pathetic, really. However, couldn't really do much. It was in the top corner, so I guess it had to be a good shot to get past the big Belgian. As you can see, he's reaching for it, but he can't quite get there, unfortunately. But a nice goal by the Frenchman, who is soon to be a world-class. Well, he probably is a world-class player already, but he can only get better with time. Hazard, though, he goes running through, down, and he does a nice little Berber spin, cuts it aside, goes across, squares it across to Diego Costa. And we've been scoring quite a few of those goals recently. We just square it across goal, and one of our players is there to hit it in the back of the net, this time being Diego Costa, making up for that miss against Stoke. However, we did win that match. But yeah, now 2-1 ahead. Thank God for that nice little square across by Hazard. Very unselfish by the Belgian. And yeah, but as you can see, they get a free kick and a bit of very hopeless defending. Just yeah. Yeah, I mean, is that because our defence is pretty poor at the moment because we have no Cahill or Zuma? I don't know. Either way, though, it was shocking defending. The ball just bouncing everywhere. Couldn't make the tackle. I think you can see the ball's going everywhere. I slide for it, can't get it. It was terrible. Awful goal, makes it 2-2. And now we're drawing. I can't afford now for Juve to score. I really can't. They cannot score. Otherwise, we are screwed, basically. But now Juve, what happens? They go through there. Unlucky for them. They do manage to miss. Thank God for that. Go through again. That was a really nice pass there, which got the ball to Costa, but he put in a really bad ball, which actually went out, which was terrible. Wasn't impressed with that. However, second half of extra time we do go to extra time. Goes right through, and we win a penalty, I believe. And the player who actually lost a penalty for them, player right there, I can't remember his name, but I think it's Alexandro. Yeah, Alexandro. He just come on the pitch. They literally just subbed him on. He gives away a penalty against Cuadrado, who's got sheer pace. Just the pace of Cuadrado is enough to win us the penalty. And 2 steps up. It's the big Spaniard, Diego Costa, steps up. Can he get us through to the next round? He certainly can. Keeper goes the right way, but Diego Costa buries it into the left corner. And is he putting us through to the next round? 3-2. This is pretty crazy if you ask me. What's that? 5-4 in aggregate, which is pretty insane. But hopefully Juve can't score. However, they have been swift replying us quite a few times when we've scored. So hopefully they cannot score. However, though, they do start from kick-off. They do try and pass it around a little bit. And yeah, as you can see, I was quite nervous. I knew they were going to go and tech eventually. However, I do manage to win the ball again with Diego Costa, who does unfortunately for Juve go through the tackle, beats through it with his strength, and he goes for the shot, absolutely misses. But then Oscar scores a very, very jammy goal, and surely we are through to the quarterfinals. And I didn't think that we'd have this sort of drama in the round of 16 in the Champions League. Costa there unfortunately couldn't get his hat-trick, which is a shame for him, but keeper parries it right into the path of Oscar, who fires it into the keeper again, and Buffon really not having the best 2 games, I guess you could say, in these matches. And yeah, that's how it ends, guys. 3-2, not going to complain, very, very nice. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like for us getting to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and a very, very exciting first leg and second leg of these matches. But yeah, shame that Zuma got injured, but I guess we'll see how we get on in this next match against Liverpool in the next episode. Very big game. Hope to see you guys soon. Please be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and to my second channel, links in the description, and peace.